This is a third video in a series about web development from scratch, and we will be continuing from where we left in the second video, which is here. We were using variables to print the result, which is 2022, by adding two numbers, 2021 and 1. So what we can do next is we want to show a message like this: hello 2022 and exclamation mark. So we already have hello here in the result 2022, so we have to somehow combine that. But we are using a literal text here, so we will do it a bit differently with using variables. So let greeting equals hello. Okay, and the next one, let full greeting equals greeting plus a space in single quotation marks plus result plus exclamation mark and semicolon. I'll quickly explain it. Here is the greeting, hello, then we attach space, then we attach value, which is number, but it is translated on the fly by JavaScript to the text. At the end, the exclamation mark. So if we print it now, console log full greeting, you can see we have hello space 2022 and exclamation mark. So the same as here, as we wanted. Cool. We are using the same operator plus with text as with numbers, but with adding text we just like attaching one text after another, so it's like combining. That is one way to do it, but there are other ways and I can actually show you. So how to do it differently, more modern and possibly elegant way, and more convenient in many cases. So just having the cursor on that line, you can Control/ or Command/ if you are on Mac like I am. As you can see, the text turned green, in this case, at least in this tool, this editor, but it means that it is a comment. You can see that those two slashes and space were added. The space is just for better readability, but two slashes are comment, and comment is a line of code that is not executed actually by the program. So we have this error, don't worry about it, we will fix it really quick. By the way, you can see that this line 10 is wrapped here. It is wrapped because the line 11 you can see starts here, and these two slashes only are about this line. We can also do it manually, so just add two slashes and possibly this space to better readability, and we commented this thing now. We can uncomment it like that. We can also comment here, so you can see that we'll not see this 2022. You can, having the cursor on that line, Control or Command/, it will like remove it. And we see we have this value again. We still have this error. That is because we have this console log that is using the variable full greeting, right? The full greeting is actually not defined because it's commented, so like the code is not saying it, it's ignoring it. And that is fine because we can use comments to just leave a note like this is something important. It is not the best usage of comment here, but this is just example that if you have like a specific piece of code that needs to be watch out, or you want to add some additional info to it, you can just comment, and either you after some time or someone else who you work with can use it to just, you know, better understand the program. Anyway, let's define this in a different way so you can see that you have options. So let full greeting. And as I said once, you cannot redefine the variables, but because this one is commented, I can use the same name, and I want to use the same name because we will be using it here, right? The other way is to use so-called backticks, but be aware, those are not the same as single quotation mark. You can find it, by the way, usually with the tilde key. It is next to left shift or one button. Usually it depends on the keyboard. I can now end the line and let's add something like this. Dollar, braces, and now put variable name, greeting. We can pick it from this autocomplete. We want to have a space and we want to have result. So again, dollar, braces, result, and after that exclamation mark. So as you can see, we have this hello 2022 and exclamation mark back, and this looks rather better than this, especially if you have like even more of those variables used. You don't have to put these pluses, you don't have to do stuff like that to just have a space, so it's like more convenient, more elegant looking. Within backticks, you can use variables to tell for the JavaScript that you're using variables, so you wrap it with braces. Before the left brace, there is a dollar, so it's like I want to use the variable greeting, I want to use the variable result. The space is treated as a space, so you don't have to do any magic here, and the same with any other text. So this is actually really convenient. That will not work with single or double quotation marks. You learn that you can also assign text, or as we call in programming, strings, to variables. You can also combine the text together, either that way or that way. Also, here is a thing that you should know, that as you can see, there are like two words in the name of this variable, right? Full and greeting. I cannot just put a space here because it will be error. You have to keep it together, so it is called lower camel case, because it's like it starts with lower letter and then every new word is starting with uppercase letter. That would be all for today. So check the Discord if you haven't yet, because you can hang out with other guys, with me. You can ask questions and even have some fun, like playing games together. Watch out for new videos. Have a nice time. I hope you learned something today and in the whole series up to this point. See you next time. Bye!